Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Pathologic. Hey, Regon. Hope you're doing well. We started Pathologic last Saturday. And to have a little recap, if you don't know what's going on at all, we are a medicine man, a doctor, a scientist, Daniil Dankovsky, looking for the secret to immortality, I suppose. And he thought there was like an immortal guy in a town that he went to. It turns out there's a disease breaking out when he's there. We're switching in this game like a little bit between going back to the past, where we may or may not have seen a woman that was reanimated after death, and going to the future. So he started on day 1, went back to the past, now we're on day 5 out of 12. So I don't know if we get to play day 2 to 4 at one point. We'll see. I think I remember in Pathologic 2, you were able to organize this, like you're trying to escape town as the disease is slowly spreading. And I think I remember that you actually had to do that. And now we just kind of heard about it, that we attempted to do that. Hi, Regon. How's it going? I am very sleepy. Today was an office day, but I'm trying to stream more even while I'm working full time. Look at me. Ambition. So doing at least a little bit Pathologic 3 today. It's pretty dialogue heavy. It's almost like a visual novel, but maybe we'll be able to do more like actual gameplay today. I don't know if that was just the start of the game. We'll see. I believe we're on day 5, and we wanted to see someone who is also a doctor, or who was a friend to the supposed immortal man that lives in town. We'll check that out in a second. But the immortal man is also dead, so that's not going to help us anymore, and we're stuck like in a town that's infected with something, but at the same time it's like a very spiritual town. So it may be like a supernatural being that's infecting people. It's unclear. There's also the whole metaphor that this is all just a play. It's very weird, and that's why I like it. That is fully why I like it. See, we have audio, we have that. Let's go. Pretty sure the top picture with like the ox or something is just a plushie. A photo of a plushie. Okay. Oh yeah, and we're constantly between apathy and mania. We can't be too much of either, or people like won't talk to us. Hello. Maria Kaina, also a name I remember from Pathologic 2. Daughter of Victor and Nina. Eldest daughter of the Kynes, which is, I think, one of the ruling families of this town. Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs, young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. That's a lot at once. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire.
What?
Oh, that was it? I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. Oh yeah, we're kind of a douchebag too, so I'm not against using douchebag replies, like speaking Latin. Lingua mentem aperit. I don't know what that means, but I will say it. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? Will be rational. Daniel Dankowski, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. And Daniel, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard, that's all. I wanted to talk to Isidore Burak. As far as I can see, he's not at home. Give me your hand, and Daniel. Do it. Look me in the eye. No, you're not mocking me. You really don't know. Let me guess. Isidore's dead, just like everyone else I needed in this town. Am I right? Isidore's dead. Great! Off to a great start. Are we regretful? We'll be a little regretful. No. It's all my fault. I should have been more proactive. Instead of sitting at the Stillwater planning my escape, I should have been investigating since the very first day. Oh, that gave us a little bit more apathy. Hi, Noelle. Welcome in. We found out the person we wanted to talk to is dead. Everybody shake the butts. Let's go. Yes, you hardly ever left the Stillwater for 5 days. This happens sometimes. Guests are captivated either by the house itself or by Eva. Hey, Jam! It's a little dance party. How you guys doing today? But you're here now, in the house where I can feel a trace of Uncle Simon's hands. It's very close, still warm. I can feel it. But the door is locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. Tell me more. Whatever you can. I have to go eat soon for cut lunch. Oh no, I saw the picture of the pancake things you made, by the way. It looked excellent. Gotta lurk and go to the store. I'll be here reading to y'all. Get some good food in ya. I don't know. Uncle's a very close friend of Isidore Burak, or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry. And I can feel his life still smoldering in this house. Some object or a living memory. Perhaps he's even here himself. You mean this place might hold some clue that could shed light on his fate? Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid, and what you're doing even more so. That's what I'll throw at my colleagues next when they do something stupid. We're like, you know what I'm doing is stupid. What you're doing, it's even more stupid. That's what I thought an hour ago. But if Simon's left some kind of trace, any kind... That's not my point, Daniel. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house in the whole town. In the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. The people locked in the town hall thought so too, but we've broken out. We were suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you and you'll lie there frozen, staring at the ceiling forever. I don't know, oh, I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. I know who's coming, though. Am I right? Isn't apnea, sleep apnea, when you can, like, your breathing stops for a little bit? They have machines for that now, but I don't know what time this game is set. Yeah, Shabnak is the, like, female figure we saw that is maybe causing the disease. Or maybe it's just a hallucination. Who's to say? Shabnak, and this will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching this house, I think I saw her? Some sort of monster, very close. You've seen a Shabnak, you and Daniel. A woman or a monster. I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything in this plague-ridden hell. In this backwater of ours, the earth sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her. Not clarity of mind, murkiness. That was obviously a hallucination. She wasn't there in my dream, but that doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of higher realms, are of the higher realms. They strive upward. The clay-spawn and rat brigands don't feel at home there. Prophetic dreams again. I suppose I can't complain now, though. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. Damn, she has seen some shit. She looks like she's making her eyes, like, wide on purpose. To look like a little insane. That's a Karen. No, her name is Maria. It says right up there, Egon. Maria. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your every chance, and so have I. So, what do we do now? Go to the still water. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. No, I will fight until the end. Although, you know, Antonio, this was in my dream too. I stood in this house right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that, for some reason. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I overlooked. I must find it. Are we a little bit manic? Just a little bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to see... Do we have mind map stuff from the other days? Oh, yeah, a little bit. We can't look at it though. Where's the manager? Don't think they have managers in this town. On the third day, Ruben was hiding in the warehouses. He was planning something. He was afraid of something. I wasn't the only one who found Ruben's hideout. On this day, the attackers tracked him down and killed him. Oh, did we... So we did do a little bit of day 3, I suppose. Yeah, and then apparently we planned a escape that never came. Grief got murdered. It doesn't let me enable free cursor. Aha. It's bugging out a little bit with the controller. Let me check that actually. Because it would like... It's like not... Ah, those were moving further away. I thought that was like because we're not allowed to read those things, but apparently if I enable free cursor, I can actually look at those. Maria Kaina, Simon's niece, brought her entered to Isidore's house. They appeared to be enacting some ancient ritual. Yeah, we did find Stanislav Rubin. Bad Grief, also dead. We got put into jail. Oh gosh, where are we at? Yeah, this was what we were doing. That was Simon's close friend and ally was the local healer, Isir Burak, but he is dead. Too late. His study is on the 2nd floor. And then we have the option to maybe talk to Simon's family. The family heiress wanders the town, barges into houses, touches walls, and utters vague prophecies. She won't help me. Maria claims the town will perish tomorrow, and I think she's right. Echo of Simon is hidden in Burak's study. EBD, everybody be dead. And they just kind of having a good time together, I suppose. Mania should slowly go down again, I think, because this whole situation is making us feel like very apathetic about life, the universe, and everything. Alright, I think I just got down a little bit. We need some kids to trade some stuff, maybe. Sticky, Orphan, and Sneak. And I don't know, that seems unfortunate to call a child Sticky. One of the children Isidore Burak surrounded himself with in his final days. Perhaps that's why Sticky couldn't let go of his legacy or his heir. He got his nickname from his straw-like hair and a habit of showing up at the first sign of adventure. How does that make you be named Sticky? There are dozens of such restless teenagers in town. I don't think this one is special. Well, of course, Daniel doesn't think he's special.
I know the lines too. How else could I find my way around all the attics? And the cellars. And those twisty yards.
You son of a barnacle! Lost the pin again. Maybe move it to the left. Hey, Sign, what you doing here? Go take a breather. I told you I'd call you lad when I'm done. What did you call me? A Sign? You must have taken me for someone else. Huh? You ain't no Sign, are you? Or a very new one, at least. Did Maria put a spell on you already? Do you want to follow her everywhere, doing whatever she tells you to? If you do, then you're a Sign. Of course I don't. Me neither. Well, I thought I didn't. Then she asked me to break into Dead Master Burak's house, and I just ran here, skipping all the way. Does the door refuse to yield, little burglar? What? Do you think I'm some dimwit? The front one took me 3 minutes tops. The main study, though, that won't budge. It's as if they broke the lock specifically so no one can open it. And it blocked the door from the inside to boot. Ugh. Come on now, to the left. This again? I've broken my favorite pig, too. Is there something important inside that study? course there is. The clues. It was the murderer who closed it, I tell you, so no one can investigate anything. So Mr. Burek stays unavenged. It can't be a coincidence, all of this. If nothing else, Isidore was a doctor, and he dies right before the plague comes, and his study is locked. You know how it was? The house was open all the way until the funeral, and the killer knew he had to lock it, because they all understood it at the funeral. Not everyone grows 4 new arms after death, you know. That beast's claw, too, only happens if you fought for your life tooth and nail. Indeed, it may be possible to determine the cause of death by the body's appearance, but Isidore's been buried already, hasn't he? 3 days he's been in the ground, all over now. The killer he was skulking here that very day. Seen him with my own eyes, I did, because I wasn't at the funeral like everyone else. Still couldn't track him down. Ugh. You've seen the murderer. Who was it? Did you recognize him? I'm not telling you. You don't care one bit about Master Burak. All he stays you're cool as a cucumber that he's dead, that he's murdered. For you, Master Burak was just some old man who wrote you a letter to the capital of magical, mystical Simon. And he was the best of them all. Ooh, how... I don't really know how far our answers influence things, aside from our, like, mental state. Hey, calm down. Why are you superior all of a sudden? I just want to help you, that's all. And who the heck are you? Walking around here all high and mighty like and you did nothing. Bear, he came with you too, and they killed his father, and he was the one they accused of it. Imagine that. 5 days after, look where you are, and look where Bear is. I'm not denying I wasted my time, but I will try to make up for what was lost. I'll find Master Burak's killer on my own, or with Bear, maybe, because we cared for him and you never did. You care about Simon Kane, don't you? Have you ever thought he might be right behind the stubborn door, eh? Maria did tell me that she felt some kind of trace of Simon in the house, a presence. Master Burak, they buried him at least. Simon, they didn't. Someone stole him. You didn't know that, huh? No one did. The kinds thought they'd be able to keep it secret. Not from me, though. What if Simon's body is right here? I'll find it then, not you. If I can finally defeat this door, that is. Simon's body has disappeared, so I'm not the only one taking interest in his death then. Goddamn, we can't do nothing in this house, essentially? Failure. Isidore's dead. My darkest hour. The study was closed on the 2nd day. The lock jammed. I cannot investigate it. So it sounds like, oh right, there will be like a turning back time mechanic, I believe. So maybe we get the clues, we have the clues from the previous day, and then we're like, oh, on day 2, we can actually go inside the study. On day 2, someone barricaded Isidore's study. If only it came there in the morning. Okay. I don't know if we will keep all of these things then, though. Hi, Ross. Welcome in. Do I need to remember where he lives? he lives in the hindquarters. Top right. House. Making notes. I'm very EP today. I almost died like twice. But it's okay. I got my office days over and done with. Thank the gods. So I guess for now, today, we only really have the clue of going to Simon's family. I could also try and trade with someone. That might not be a bad idea, because I have like a bunch of stuff. Death does make you a little bit sleepy. It made me sleepy that I had to get up early.
Freeze frame.
Today, that's why. But people are terrible, terrible drivers. And they suck. Why is it so red? I took drugs to calm down, didn't I?
Who can tally the number of drops in the sea? Who can tally the number of tears in this grief?
I don't know. And Regan, I have so many drugs in my pocket. So many. It's gotten so much worse since COVID, right? I definitely feel like it has. There's more people on the road and all of them like drive worse. As soon as I see like a big SUV type car, I'm like, oh god, they're gonna do something stupid now. And I almost have like the sixth sense, I call it anxiety. When people are about to do some stupid shit. Like the first thing that happened, we were both trying to get into the same lane. There was a truck between us. It's like a tricky spot on the highway. So I don't really blame either of us. And we both stopped in time. All is good. But the second time, the dude just had to wait a little bit. But instead, he just like drove into my lane and almost crashed into me because he wanted to go around someone else. And I'm just like, boy, can you fucking not? And had I just stayed in my lane, he would have just driven into me. Like, I saw, so I kind of technically went into the opposite lane, but I knew no one was there. It's just, god damn it. Okay, it wouldn't have been death because it was like very low speeds, but it would have been really fucking annoying to deal with. What do you want now, and Daniel? The audience is over for today. Could Simon's body be hidden in this house? I'll tell you this. You have only a superficial understanding of my uncle's disappearance. His body, even if it exists, doesn't matter much. I can still feel something living. It's more like a sigh than a chunk of meat. Well, we need to open Isido's study anyway. It must be locked for a reason. Yeah, but how? Why is my vision like that? Huh? I am extremely confused why I was dying. Huh? I don't understand. Nervous tension makes me quicker. Am I hurt? Like I have a half heart, but why am I hurt? What if I take this? And this?
Slower. Colder.
Why can't I? Like, what does this broken glass thing mean? I can't go there. Ooh, quick slots also open up inventory slots? Cool. But what was the... I still don't know what the broken thing is. It doesn't even tell me. It was probably the drugs, Ross. Kids don't take drugs. To talk to her like all over again now.
Slander is like coal. If it doesn't burn you, you'll end up dirty anyway.
Okay, now I'm manic again.
Have you seen a pale, glimmering man walking around at night?
Okay. Let me take more drugs.
The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
They lived happily ever after.
Oh, right, I cannot even manually save. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't appear like there's hidden secrets, like finding the key or something in the study. It does appear to me that the only chance to get in this study would be to go there on day 2.
You invented this yourself.
Yeah, it is not the kind of game where I can just jank my way into. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, I want to go basically just straight ahead. And I'm being hunted by this monster, apparently. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. And I do not yet know how to reload this thing in here. So better walk fast, Daniel. Walking faster. Okay. Okay, this is not a plagued district. I do want to go there and see if I can trade anything. So we'll just go over one district. We're gonna need a A toxin, a stimulant, and an anesthetic. Okay, the cracked thing has stopped. I think that's probably good. Yeah, that was something we were hurt. Infected, maybe it was because we're in an infected district and that like slowly drains our health. I suppose that would make sense. I don't know if there's anything we can even go into. Oh no, a child! How horrible. Wait, no, it happened again. I don't understand. Is there a tutorial at all about this where I can look up things? No, it just briefly like pops up when I stop. I don't know.
Tired of this noise.
Oh, right. Kicking things and stuff like that will apparently make us a little bit more manic. If we want that. And apathy happens if we just stand around, presumably. Hello, child near the stairs. No? Are you the child that will trade with me? No? You want any nuts? Hey guys, I got nuts. You want some? Hey, lanky guy, was your stuff our guy's pervert the other day? I'd prefer not to be reminded of that incident. Gee, don't get all jittery. It was a test to see if you're a good one or a bad one. Bad one would have run to the grown-ups to complain. You're all right though, didn't lose your cool. Trade it all back in a whiz. That's the kind of thing we respect. Thanks, I guess. So I'll make it brief. We've convened the Children's Council and decided to accept you into our, what's the word? Commodity exchange. But you can't play our games. And we're not showing you the invisible cat either. There's an invisible cat! Is it fluffy? Can I pet it? Well, they're not going to show it to me. I guess that's the problem. But trading this and that and whatnot anytime. Thanks, I'll pass. Why don't you come to Stillwater tonight? Eva will surely have some dried apples for the little ones. The Children's Council could change its mind, you know. Where are you gonna get a hangover pill then? Or stinky feet cream? Or bits of colored glass? Our range of commodities is dizzying. Occasionally someone even brings us schmouder to trade, if they're dumb enough. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind. So anyway, we hang out near tall places. Once you see from afar, like this place right here. If a giraffe was wandering around here, we'd be hiding under it. But our winters are too cold for a giraffe. And another thing, we don't need your little clinking things. Save them for beggars, they're worthless now. Bring us good, sound commodities, beetles and butterflies, and nuts too. So, tree leaves don't fetch a good price on the kids' market anymore. I'm so witty. Recipe reagent. Recipe strychnine. Required for using the microscope. Okay. Didn't I have a morphine at one point? Ooh, that's like minus 17. Okay. How much is a bullet? Minus 3. Can I just want to put in like a few of them, not all of them. Surely that has to work somehow. Oh shit, I pressed the trade button. Fuck. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's probably good to have the recipe. Okay, this is for some apathy, and then let's put for some mania in the slot. I can't sort my inventory. Oh my god, I am so... Oh my god. I want to fix it. Fix it, game. I want to fix it. That's just terrible. I hate everything about that. So I want to go here now. But I can't really... Oh shit. I wasted a fucking... Oh my god. I'm making this game extra hard for myself. Why did that happen even? Okay, exit to the district is over there. It's like this game is partially designed to make me fail, which I guess it kind of is. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. Right, and everything is time-based. You see in the upper right, time is just passing, the game is almost over, and if you don't manage certain things on certain days, you failed. Thank you for the headpad, werewolf. Welcome in. I'm already stressing. How are you? See if we can. These ones are not. Cursed District. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Did you get enough sleep, everyone? I did not. I feel like I never get enough sleep. Oh. Restless Town. If I slip through the archway without deviating from the route, the rest of the journey will pass without incident. I can turn into another archway, then I'll have to create a new route. I'll have to pass through dangerous districts myself again. What? I think basically it's saying I can't just go through infected districts with a fast travel. I'll have to go myself. But that it will resume once I'm there. Okay, this is the big house. There's also a merchant child. Really would be nice if it focused on me, although I don't know if I should just go to the merchant child. If I miss out on talking to these people, that might be bad. The fear of failure is so strong, but I don't think you can win Pathologic on your like first try. I don't think it's possible. Caspar Kane. The Kane heir plotted his own course along the path of his family. His followers were called Dogheads. They wore beast-faced masks and lived in the polyhedron. In this way, they claimed to renounce their animal nature and embrace a world of pure fantasy. They obeyed Khan blindly, hence his nickname. But Khan himself still retained the ability to doubt.
Whichever finger bleeds, the whole hand aches.
Is that a female VA? They often do use them for like children and stuff. It's like children, women, and kind of the same. With all due respect, you just keep visiting at the wrong time. I thought this was Victor Kane's study. It is. What, you don't think it looks right? No, it does. Only the owner is missing. Where is he? Ever since Mother died, he only ever goes to the Cape. To visit her. What do you want? I wanted to talk to him about Simon Kane. I can see you didn't know our family very well. Remember, don't openly state your intentions in this house. It's dangerous. Uncle used to say the words of a Kane all have a trapdoor underneath, and usually more than one. Looks like you don't have a very high opinion of your own family. On the contrary, my opinion is very high, higher than the polyhedron, but their relationship to speech is complicated. Uncle called it dialects. You can swindle with the truth alone, you know. The world is a deck of cards, he used to say, and the most important ones are always up someone's sleeve. Sounds like your uncle was a card sharp? What? A sharp card? Is trying to say he was like clever? Not so clever now, Daniel, are you? Ha! A card sharp wants to steal from you. My uncle was the opposite. He didn't steal, he slipped jokers into people's hands. That made things more interesting. He liked enhancing a poor hand, giving the weak strength to see what they do with it. I think they meant card shark, but it's here twice now that it says card sharp. Or maybe it's like, ooh, this is this town's version of card shark. I don't know. I don't really know what a card shark is either. You're using the past tense. You're talking about Simon, right? I no longer remember which of my uncles taught me to play cards. It might have been Simon or it might have been Georgi. I was little then, like a baby tooth. They taught me to slip jokers into my opponent's decks and to play dead, too. And right now, are you trying to slip a joker into my deck? By giving me hints about your family? I knew you're smart, that you would guess it right away. Keep going like that and you'll have a run of luck. Remember, everyone here's a joker. The cards are either marked or from a different deck. That's what Uncle used to say. The only card game I know is Go Fish. Oh, card sharp means basically the same thing. Card sharp is the original term used to describe someone skilled at card games, often implying deception or cheating, while card shark has become more popular in American English. Generally refers to an expert player without the same negative connotations. Today we learned. Thank you. I'll remember that. For now, I'll go look for your father. I'll go look for your father, boy. Can I loot stuff in your house? Yes. What did I pick up? Oh, marbles. Kids love marbles. Yeah, I'll be here for a hot second. Don't worry about it. Okay, I guess it's like not connected. We have to go outside again. I don't know how long I'll be up today. It's just a little baby. But I also don't want oh, Breaking Mirrors probably gives us mania. I don't want like shitty office days to ruin. No, it's too late. It's too late. They won't see me anymore. Hey kids, you want to trade? A morphine recipe in strychnine. Didn't I already get strychnine? How do I know which recipe is I know? I feel like I should be having the case book for that, but I don't have it. Do I have a place to sleep? Didn't it say like I was staying around here somewhere? There's not really a spot for that. Victor can be found at the Cape. Oh, okay, so we may be able to do that. Cause I mean, so we need a stimulant and an anesthetic to reload our thing, which I think is the stuff that gives us mania or apathy. So I have kind of a bunch of that, but then I also need a toxin. Water. Belladonna. Belladonna is highly toxic, not to be consumed. Do I have any of that? I do have one. How much is one? 2. How much is marbles? It should let me just... So I can split stacks in this menu, but not in the shop menu where I would need to split stacks? Or can I? Ah, I can. Oh, goodness gracious. Found out why I was having performance problems with Alan Wake 2, because it's Unreal Engine 5. Were you also using VTube Studio? Is that it? Okay, so I should have a way to reload the thing if I get access to a house, a lab where like my equipment is. Yeah, oh my god, yes! Oh, I could have known that and told you that, but I didn't know you had performance problems. Yes, that is why when we first played it on stream, I had audio issues. During the cutscenes, it wouldn't play the right audio and it had like different subtitles and I was so confused. But it turns out you gotta install it on your primary drive, and that one should be an SSD, otherwise you're kind of fucked. Which reminds me I need to buy new SSDs and clone my current drives to them. I really shouldn't be procrastinating on that so much. That's nice. Are you Victor? Yes, okay. I didn't. Good luck finding the price. Oh my god, I got 2 sticks of RAM and they just kept going up in price, and I was like, I guess I'll buy them overpriced now. Should have bought them like 5 days ago. They were like going up daily. It's insane. Victor Kane, pragmatist, younger brother of Simon and Georgi. Why did my brain think it said like younger child of Victor and Georgi? And I was like, how did they do that? If the Kanes are the shining mind of the town, then Victor is the hands that create the bricks for building castles in the air. All his life he made sure the gears of fate in this unusual family turned in harmony with one another. Perhaps that's why he enjoys assembling clocks. It seems he was the only one who could rein in the impulses of wild Nina, his late wife.
A soul moves like a slow spring. The harder you stretch it, the faster it contracts when released.
Okay, I zoned out there. What did he say? Yes, I found your brooch this morning. I remember when we stood on the pier and you dropped it. I jumped into the water to save it. How impudent I was. Please don't say that. You know that I beg your pardon. 2 4TB internal SSDs. Oh, nice. Yeah, I should probably look into that and see if I can still get some for a decent price. I don't know what my primary one is. Actually, I can look that up, can't I? But I realized it's way too little. Oh yeah, it's just 1TB and a 2TB one. And it's just so not enough. And there's like games that are just like massively huge these days. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Haven't you had enough? You need to argue some more or to beg forgiveness. If it's the latter, it's too late. It won't make a difference. You know why I came to this town. That's why I'm here. What I'm here to speak to you about. I do. The question is, do you yourself know why you came to this town? I have a growing suspicion that I've been lured here on purpose. Is that too honest? Oh, curious. What for? I don't know, but this is no coincidence. What? What do you mean by no coincidence? Simon's death. He died on the eve of my arrival, possibly just a few hours before the train rolled into the station, and now his body is gone. You've been here for 5 days and visited us twice, and you still understand nothing. Georgi had high hopes for you, Dr. Dankovsky. He expected you to amaze him, and you turned out to be ordinary. You're just stagnating. I wouldn't be stagnating if you were frank with me and didn't talk in riddles. I do talk in riddles, and don't call me Frank. So you want us to do everything for you. You're a scientist, Dr. Dankovsky. My pants are slipping. Why this idleness of the mind? This is not idleness, Victor. I promise to move heaven and earth, but I need a solid place to plant my feet. Death is time. The Time in your life slipping through your fingers. To defeat it, you must tame time. Or break it. Nothing new can be made without first breaking the old. That's what Simon used to say. Simon's dead. In the end, he was unable to break time as well. How do you know? Have you seen the body? Your current way of thinking doesn't allow for proper discussion. Come back when you understand, when you found a way to break time. I've heard you made all the clocks in town. Are you saying I should smash them? I get like hurt after conversations. This is a lost cause. I can't save the town. I can't save Thanatica. I can't find Simon. There's only one way out. Suicide? Deeply offended at the Canes in the past and now they refuse to speak with me. If only I could replay it all.
There's no point. I've lost myself. In the whole
Oh no, my apathy is slowly... Well, not slowly actually, very quickly going. The end! Apathy has reached its peak, and the will to live fades. The last hope is to hold on to a thought. My hand reaches for the final bullet. I must act before it is too late. Town will perish tomorrow. So says the romantically inclined prophetess. You did nothing? All the threads I've torn? I wasn't fast enough. Huh? Is this how many continues I have? Oh, I hate shit like that, honestly. Like, oh, I will barely give you an explanation about what you're supposed to do, and now you lost something? Probably. What troubles you, Seigneur? Your day is over. Your day is over. That what you call a bullet in the head? You stand inside a mirror chamber. Look, one glass in which you shot yourself, more still in which your life goes on. This place allows a man to choose among the possibilities. I don't understand, though. I hope these are like... Probably not. I want them to be infinite. I want infinite free picks, okay. You're free to pick the one in which you shot yourself and end your story there, or you can choose to defy death and give it one more try. Your business in the living world remains unfinished, no? I was looking for Simon, but I failed. There's not enough for me for this. Then let us say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left still to do. Not enough of you. Your goal will pull you back to life, a hook lodged in your cheek. If you depart too soon, who would be there to bear this burden? What is Ukha? Yeah. Why are you hugging the clock? Look close. This is the clock you saw at the Stillwater, which then may let you live a different day, and this may be just what you need. The shadow of a dead man teaches me to time travel. I suppose I do need my head checked. If you're done with navel-gazing, the clock awaits. Why do you keep bringing up the clock all the time? Is it special or something? The clock is common as can be, but what you'll do with it is not. Just stand before it and watch the motion of its hand. How the hell does it work? Does that mean I can rewrite the past now? Does it matter? Yes, it does. I must understand the underlying mechanism. Am I in this town or in a memory of it? It's like I'm everywhere at once, both standing here and giving a statement at the Capitol, acting and recounting my actions at the same time. And now it seems I can leap across days. What should I make of that? You come out of the shadows by degrees, Senor. What is SAE? What language is that? I don't think it's Italian. I think you write it differently in Italian. Indeed, it is as if you are at once both here and there. This thought of time is a mere line and traps your mind. In truth, you are as free as ever. At once you're here in the capital, one foot on yesterday, another on tomorrow. Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. You know. So that's how it is. I ask for clarity, I get smoke and mirrors. No smoke, but many mirrors, sir. To free yourself, you'll have to break the glass. Also, breaking glass might be a different mechanic. By the way, what's that moving picture there? Makes me uneasy. Camera Lumina, one of Simon's ruminations. For now, pay it no mind. You'll understand in time. Condescension from a shadow. What picture was he talking about, actually? Is old French. I don't even want new French. And they're hitting me with the old French? Oh, I wonder if this is actually all of our tries, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Suppose that's a decent number.
Why so jittery, Denkovsky?
Amalgam gained plus 20. Now what? Oh, does it want me to braid all of them? What's going on?
It's more honest now.
Oh, I have to fill one of the shards.
Stop staring at me. Push over.
No? Just break all of them? Okay, fine.
Superstitions aren't real. Once Denkovsky, now 1,000 fragments of Denkovsky.
Okay. I feel like I don't even need to pretend to understand anything of what's going on. I didn't know that was the level transition. I hope I didn't break anything. So it is still day 5. Huh. Is this where I can do stuff?
Misophonia, Denkovsky.
Oh, I remember. I think this might be the place. Oh, okay. Here I can do so. I think Eva is the place where she like tries to feed people and you have to like bring her food and shit during the disease times while balancing trying to get stuff done and not starving yourself. Oh, I got a keys book now. Still can't see what recipes I unlocked. Should be good for a little while longer. Okay. Very nice, but that didn't actually use the things that I thought it would use. Femme Fatalist. Eva's friend is waiting for me in the Stillwater's living room. Need to find a mechanical clock to restart time. Sounds easy as anything else I've done in this town. Maybe upstairs. Yulia Lyuricheva, the Fatalist. I can be kind of a fatalist sometimes. She came from the capital with the Onerotekts, an organization that built the western part of this town. Many of the town's oddities can be attributed to them. Yulia immediately struck me as an intelligent, rational, and unhappy person.
My chest feels stuffed with cotton.
Got a cigarette? Afraid not. Pity there are no cigarettes left in town. There's almost nothing left, really, but I miss cigarettes, especially. Are you a friend of Eva's? Forgive me, I'm still getting acquainted with the guests of this house. So you don't remember me? Well, I should have expected that. You're probably beset with new demands every minute. Forgive me, you're right. So much is piled up and everyone wants something from me. I'm Yulia Lyurichev. 2 days ago you came to my house, the Tremor, and promised to put in a good word for me with the Canes, to make sure they don't exile me from the town. Ah, yes, of course. I remember you. I'm afraid I haven't had the chance to speak with the Canes yet, but I will certainly get around to it. I see you're not in the mood, but I thought we had an agreement. I gave you a lead and you gave me a word. As awkward as this sounds, it's nice to meet you again. Could you remind me what else we discussed during our last meeting? We talked about the Onerotekts. You were curious to meet one of them, and you found me. Forgive me, it completely slipped my mind. The Onerotekts were the ones the Canes once invited to design the town of their dreams. When you're young, passionate, and striving for a breakthrough, it's often hard to find the opportunity to realize your ambitious plans. The Canes gave us that opportunity. I shudder to remember those times when I went knocking on doors, hoping to open my own laboratory. Then you'll understand more than I can tell. We were inspired, but years passed us by. Some fled from here, while others will never flee, because they've been laid to rest in this earth. When I visit the Stillwater, I feel like I'm returning to the time of our hope. After all, it was also built by one of us, the best of us. This is hard for me to explain, but I keep feeling that the Stillwater somehow affects me. You've already noticed? The Stillwater has its name for a reason. It's quiet, it's subtle. Ask yourself how many rooms it has. The question is more interesting than it seems. The answer is either a joke or a gift from the architect. You know, there are 1,000 reasons to admire Eva, but the main one is that she's capable of living here. Do you know her well? Everyone in the Onerotekts loved her. She was, for us, a tuning fork, the best, most sensitive audience. Canary in the mine. No university can teach what she knows. Even if the town dies, and with it all our works, I'm happy that Eva saw them. And I'll be happy if Eva sees my victory over the plague after all, rather than defeat. Ma'am, are you naked? Don't be naked. Oh wait, we have streamer mode on. I think we're good. Because apparently there is nudity in the game. But they put it in streamer mode. Oh, she has like some feet for everyone. Oh, loot. Give me a loot. Nice. You don't mind, do you? Oh, can I also put things back? Okay, we can time skip. Why would I ever do that? We don't have enough time. Eva Jan, cannery in a cage. The Stillwater is a failed observatory converted into a guest house. One day, Eva Jan just moved in. She was never chased out because, according to locals, the Stillwater changes people in strange ways, and someone must bear its attentions. When I arrived, they'd already arranged a room for me at the Stillwater. I saw Eva every day. She almost never went outside. Mood, right? What? Outside, there is terrible disease and people that will drive into your lane because they can't be patient for 2 seconds. She literally made right? Do you also wear like a cute little nightgown kind of dress when you're at home?
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone. Leave it alone.
What was the first thing she said? Oh no, my Tamagotchi has pooped. I must clean it, but it is sleeping. No! Why can't I? It's only 8. I can't clean it. I have to put it to sleep with the poop. Come on. It's like it wants me to kill my Tamagotchi. God damn it. I can't imagine. Imagine your child shits itself and you're like, well, it's 8 p.m. though. I'm not gonna wake them up to change the diaper. I guess it's just gonna sit in it. I forgot when it got up this morning. I think 9. It sleeps from like 8 p.m. to like 9 a.m. Which, you know, mood. You're back. That's good. You'll sleep much more soundly in the Stillwater than in a prison cell. Simon had a good reason to arrange for you to stay here. Good reason, you say. Tell me, this long case clock, how long has it been here? It's always been here. Simon used to joke that they built the Stillwater around it. When Farcat had started erecting the Stillwater, the clock was the first thing to be installed. But why are you asking? Is the ticking too loud? Disturbs your sleep? Nope. Just curious where it came from. So you say it was Simon who brought it here? I don't think he actually brought it by himself. It's quite heavy. But it was brought here at his request. In fact, you're the first one to ask me about it. Most people just don't notice it. Each time I see you touching it, it feels like I can see something that I can't, as if you're being transported by it. What if I told you I saw a ghost hugging a clock just like this one? I can never tell if you're joking or serious. I can't tell myself. Those who live in the Stillwater can get things muddled in their heads, but you shouldn't blame everything on the house. It's unusual, certainly, and built with specific intent, but in the end, it's only a building. I've heard a different story. I've heard something isn't right with this house, like people can't stay in here for too long. In our little town, there are tall tales about everything, even toy bulls. Separating truth from fiction is hard even for the locals. I'm dead tired. I need to sleep. Sleep is death's little brother. It is. And Hypnos is so cute. And Thanatos is so handsome. I was gonna say I drew them fucking, but I did Hypnos and Moros, who is doom incarnate, so not death, but, you know, kind of close together. If you want to see that, go to my blue sky. It's there somewhere. It's somewhere there. I don't know. A truism. guessing he means to say it's true, but he says it like a dick. I'm quoting the great Bachelor Dankowski. Not my best quote. Don't lie down while you're thinking so much about the clock. You won't fall asleep anyway. May I take a closer look at the clock? I'll be careful, I promise. Okay, but what's with the shards? Amalgam is required to recall the past. Amalgam is needed both for the Bachelor's past and the player's past. Loading a save requires payment? It can be obtained by smashing mirrors, and in a couple more ways. Okay, so I got a bunch of that from the room. We know something to do on day 2. But what if we just sleep and go to day 6? What happens then? Although it doesn't appear that I need to eat in this game, do I? Yeah?
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed here.
What was that outside? Our statue of the Gorkin has always been the quietest, but now it feels like an angry mob's building barricades in the garden. It's just the actors. They're performing their pantomimes right here. It surprised me too. I see. So both the stage and the audience are here now. They say the town's life is built around the Bull enterprise, the production of meat, but it feels more like it's built around the theater. Have you ever wondered what theater produces? Performances that entertain people, or distract them from their problems. Mark once told me that theater produces the audience. Supply creates demand. This should be simple for you. You're a scientist. The observer affects the experiment. Only in the theater are there observers on both sides. Some observe the stage, and others observe from the stage. These pantomimes do seem to be staged for me personally. I swear it's not megalomania talking. Is he just partially admitting that he is a little bit, though? Megalomaniac? I don't know how the word goes. I think it's obvious. Marcus right. Watching something defines it. A spectator may think they're uninvolved, but that's a lie. Oh, chicken leg. Sorry. Artemis was cleaning her booty and she had the leg in the air. And when I see that, I have this compulsion to grab it. And then she looks at me very offended because I made her dirty again. At this rate, we'll end up saying the spectator is also the author. In part, and also its subject. That's exactly why I'm far removed from art. Real life and performance are mirrors set face to face. They endlessly repeat reflections, but in truth, they just capture the light that exists somewhere beyond them both. How's this game going? I'm confused. But it's weird in a way that I like. And welcome in. It's good to see you. Have you ever played any Pathologic? What was it? I sometimes can't tell if you're talking about transcendence or physics. Still about theater. You know, I once thought Immortel was Mark's pseudonym, and it was, well, a bit much. But it turned out to be his real last name. A person like him seems prone to embellishing in the name of beauty. He can't. He's so desperate for the stage to stay truthful that he's accidentally forgotten how to lie in everyday life. An unexpected occupational hazard. Sounds like your type of thing. Yeah, playing your game, I kind of feel like, yes, it could be your type of game. Oh, H. Barmbig, I did a video. I wonder if that's how I found it. Because I watched a YouTuber play, I think the first two, but I cannot remember how on earth I found it. I'm a little averse to failing. But it's been a few years now, and I know that failing is kind of also part of the game. Plus there's like some new mechanics in this one now. Going back to an earlier day and everything. So, we'll see how it goes. But I fully expect to, like, everyone dies. It seems like the actors have quieted down, and we can finally get some sleep. I wonder how long they'll keep besieging you. Until I develop a taste for it, and become the spectator they want to make of me. Time travel is now available through all the clocks in town. And I got amalgam from talking to her. Can I sleep again and see what happens? It will not let me. I think it's part of the experience time between playing the second or this one. The second is also really good. I think it's probably even more stressful. Because so far I haven't found like any food. The only thing we have to manage is we have this bar on top usually that's between apathy and mania, and you kind of have to keep a balance by taking drugs or kicking things, that sort of stuff. And yeah, we can just time travel now. Should I go back to just day one? I mean, why not? Oh, interesting. It doesn't just take one shard. It takes a certain amount of resources. Never been much for facing the consequences of actions. Yes, exactly. I just want a happy ending in my video games. It's okay if I suffer through it, but I would like a happy ending, maybe. In which the calamity can still be... They didn't let us finish day one. So maybe we just go back? I don't know. It's like they immediately stop holding my hand and they're like, now you go do stuff. But I don't know what it is, the stuff that they want me to do. Why is this glowing so weirdly green?
Reverence for hierarchy, idolatrous veneration, and other useful life skills.
So when we talk to this guy... Oh, baby, what's wrong? Hi. Don't stand behind my chair. What is it, sweetheart? Okay, be like that. Sorry, where was I? When we're talking to this guy, this is after the 12 days. We have like 12 days in the town. When we talk to this guy, it's after. At it again, Doctor. I asked you not to bury me in trifles. Are you here to complain that children stole your microscope? Your arrival in this town doesn't interest me. I only care about what matters. Oh, we already did this conversation, didn't we? Hang on. Cat inhaler must be used. There you go, honey. There you go, good girl. Okay. Hi, Flo. Welcome in. What is the... Oh, it's me sleeping. I want to sleep too. I want to have EPs. Did you guys know that animals get human inhalers when they have asthma? Oh my god. I was talking to Damien, and you know how I have this, right? When Artemis shows up. I want to have him draw one, like a personalized one. And oh, I need him to add one where she has the little kitty inhaler on it. So I can make like a scene or a thing when I go to get her inhaler. I can throw that up on screen. That would be adorable. You can Google arrow cat if you want to see what it looks like when a cat takes an inhaler. It looks pretty cute, but it can be tough too to make them do it. But I guess that would be adorable, right? I want to make one kind of a little gif so that every so often she's like yelling at me. So the mouth opens, it's like, wah! Or I wanted to, if I can find a video where I have her yells recorded, I want to make that as a redeem of just Artemis yelling. Because, we were playing Peak, I think. I was playing Peak with Ghost and Michi. And I'm really good with names. Someone else. And she was screaming her little heart out. And they were just cracking up about it. She can be loud. She can be loud. What could be more important than how it all began? Or do you take me for a memorist? A close friend entrusted with your life from its very beginning? But on day one, something else happened. Something that matters. It concerns Simon. Simon Kane is a curious figure indeed, but for our purposes he is entirely secondary. By the time you arrived, he was already dead, as I understand it. Oh, one of your cats is being extra spicy today. Being extra loud, right? I would say spicy when they're being a little bit aggressive. I still have some scratches that are healing. I'm sorry about all the yawning. I'm so tired. That's the point. The Kanes are masters of mystification. They wanted everyone to believe Simon had died. Fairy tales about immortality again. Do you always call things fairy tales when they're inconvenient or don't fit the way you build your accusations? You still can't grasp my central point, esteemed bachelor. You chased after some old man and turned your back on the fate of tens of thousands of people. That's where your guilt lies. Now you're repeating the same mistake. We're investigating the plague, the town. Only they matter, not Simon. Who gave you the right to decide what matters and what doesn't? A special commission did. Is Simon connected to the plague? He's not. Is his death connected? It's not. Until you can establish the connection for me, I don't wish to hear about your white whale hunt. What I do wish to hear about is criminal negligence. I have not been negligent. Oh, don't tell me that they're not letting me... Did it refund it? Okay, it refunded my... Huh? Why does that take so much more? I guess we'll just have to smash like every mirror we see. Yelling, scratching, trying to get my attention because they want to go for walkies, get fed, or just because they are okay. Yeah, sometimes it's just... I had to figure this out with Artemis as well. That she's yelling at me and I'm like, but you just ate. Like, I don't know what you want. And she honestly just wanted me to go down and sit with her and like pet her. When I sat down, she came and she just flopped over and showed me her belly. And I'm like, oh, you just wanted attention, you cutie pie. You little cutie pie, you're so cute, I'm gonna just eat you up. I love cats. Okay, the more we go back, the more we need to pay. But we do have a thing we want to do on day 2, which is to visit Isidore Burak. Same, sometimes they yell until I follow because they just want me to see them eat. Yeah, it's so weird. Whenever I'm with Artemis in the kitchen, when she finishes eating, she doesn't scream.
Homo homini hostis est.
Are you accusing me of being a homo? Well, sir, you would be entirely correct. So, let's move on. Been going on about the second day. What are you implying exactly? According to our information, there was no plague in the town yet. There was nothing to research, besides the still water and its charming mistress. The authorities were aware of the plague on the second day. I tried to warn the governor. And nobody listened to you with your reputation? That is a very childish lie. For shame. Next thing you'll tell me is the cup was broken by an invisible dwarf, not you. They did listen, or they tried to. If not, I wouldn't have had anything to work with by the third day. You cannot possibly know whether the town was clean on the second day or not. You hadn't opened the hospital yet. You understood nothing about the sand plague. And pardon my frankness, but I'm not interested in your hypotheses or speculations. I need hard facts. Something else is hard. Something, I don't know. I did open the hospital on the 3rd day. Why don't you tell me about that then? And then we'll see if there's any merit to your musings about the genesis of the plague. Okay, so in theory you can travel to any day, but they're like, nah. Actually, you're not allowed. If you just let me tell the story how I see fit, we'd settle this matter sooner. Show me your facts. I'll show you my butt, is what I'm gonna do. In which the bell tolls. Oh, I know there's a Metallica song. I think it's Metallica, right? But I can't remember how it goes. Did you get activated because I said butt or because I said Metallica?
People are shallow these days. Small fry.
Speak of the devil. Yeah. Hi, Ghost. Chat is so cute today. Look at everyone. I'm just waiting for the next, like, police to come by the house. To go and, like, come and arrest you all. Do things. I already have the button. This guy. You know what he reminds me of? There's an insult we used to think was really funny, which is an ass with ears. And sometimes we would draw like an ass with ears. And this guy looks like an ass with ears. You are, I beg your pardon, trying to deceive me time and again. Sure enough, it isn't my part to forbid you lying. Errare humanum est. And one can also, shall we say, be mistaken with no ill intent. But as far as formal logic is concerned, you are constantly feeding me something that can only be described as falsehood. Everyone lies. You too are lying to me right now. What do we have next? Day 3, the crucial one. The day the town elites were to appoint the health inspector general, the person to lead the fight against the epidemic. You were absent. My office in this town was that of a chance visitor. Can you comprehend that? Are you willing to admit that my invitation was orchestrated? Do you admit that this whole thing with Simon Kane was nothing but an excuse? They wanted to shut down your lab, and you just shirked your responsibilities, scuttling away to the back of beyond and abandoning your brainchild for your junior colleagues to deal with. The captain was the first to desert the sinking ship. I will never admit to that. Putting such nonsense in my mouth is pity, I have to say. Oh, you're baring your teeth. How cute. Are they gonna kiss? Are we gonna kiss? I'm feeling like maybe we're gonna kiss. At the end of this. Hi, Tom. Welcome in, everyone, to this weird little game. How was Flintlock still? Did you win the game already? It seemed ambitious to try and finish it in 3 days. And not yet, no idea how much I have left. I have no idea either. I hadn't even heard of it before you started playing it. But it looks very cool. So welcome in, everyone. I'm Val, and we play horror games. We're playing a very niche game a series I adore a lot, and I always figured people knew more about it, but I don't think people do. So it's a very weird kind of thing. Lots of conversations. Thank you so much for following, Molly. We are a doctor on the search for immortality. We came to this town and a plague is starting to happen. It's like COVID all over again. And we're kind of jumping back and forth between days. We have 12 days in this town. And if we're very good or very lucky, we may be able to stop the plague or at least save a couple of people. And we can time travel now. It's all very mystical, very weird. And we're currently talking to the inspector, which is after the 12 days. So we're like talking now past tense about it. I'm tired, it's hard to explain. Join for the ride, you'll figure it out. It's dialogue heavy. But we're gonna be chill. And I'm trying to make people sound different. I don't know if it's working at all. I'm trying. I guess this is like good practice, right? Other than that, yeah, like I said on this channel, we play horror games. We got a Resident Evil playthrough recurring on Fridays. We've been playing through all the Silent Hill games. And where was I? I was saying that I think we're gonna kiss something. Yes, take care of yourself. Go get something to eat. Thank you so much for the raid. Enjoy. Stew sounds really good. Right? That reminds me that I wanted to make stew. I totally forgot about that. Tomorrow I'm gonna make some wraps with turkey meat and cheese, probably. Okay, where are we? Oh, you're baring your teeth. How cute. Let's say I suspend my disbelief for a moment. You claim you led the emergency command dealing with the epidemic. But what about a hospital? Why didn't you open a hospital in this town? I can only explain that as deliberate sabotage. Oh yeah, he's excusing us of being negligent? Is that the word? Let's just say, I did open one. According to my information, there was no hospital building in the town. Here, take a look. You're right. There was no dedicated building for a hospital. That's why I opened it in a rather unexpected location. Is it my butt? No, it's the theater, I think. The theater. Okay. Past doesn't matter. The first day has no bearing on the story of the plague. Though they are curiously calling it the day in which everything can still be stopped. I wonder, there has to be some kind of obscure knowledge we can get somewhere where we can go back to day one and like do something. Or maybe we just turn around and leave. We just leave and that's how we stop the plague. Made buckets of chili last month and frozen what we didn't eat. Oh, that's a good idea. Now it's the month of leftover chili for lunch. Chili is always great. Eat it with a bit of bread. If you like, how do you call it? Like simmer it down, you can slap it in a burrito. I like to have like really crunchy lettuce and then like kind of like a sloppy joe. Sloppy joe is delicious. The second outbreak. Today the town learned of the plague. Recalling the day 2 would be valuable for understanding the genesis of the epidemic. First I must recall whether I opened the hospital. Otherwise, I'm of little use. Okay, so we have to unlock something so we can do day 2. Terrible vengeance. I was the only one who found Rubin's hideout on this day. The attackers tracked him down and killed him. The third day was hiding in the warehouses. Okay. Oh! This is how we zoom out. The right stick. Okay, this is new. The Fall Guy. Vlad the Younger has taken charge of the fight against the epidemic. So this is not... What is my... Maybe I should just... Oh, what's happening? In the third day. Okay, okay. I haven't thought about adding leftover chili with some Sloppy Joe mix. I do have a can of it in the... What's a Sloppy Joe mix? I think I know what's going to happen this week. Hell yeah, do it! Oh, no mistakes. If I die with no amalgam, death will be fine. Now it's crucial to always have some. Okay, amalgam is... We get that by breaking mirrors. Still... If y'all decide to continue watching this a bit with me, there will be confusion. And that is normal and okay and wanted. As far as I know. Oh, I always remember important items. Artifacts, small things are forgettable. Consumables are not transferred between days. They're waiting for me in the clock on the day when I collected them. Okay. Oh, so if I go back to day 5, I can get the consumables that I had on day 5? Oh, it's so dark. I'm hoping that's how that works. Hey Eva, let me just real quick. Okay, prototype is loaded. I have a gun with a bullet, so I can shoot myself. Because you never know. All your hopes died on the vine. No capital forest now. The governor's ordered to shut off the tracks. Quarantine, they say. I come on duty today and no one was here. You'd think the station had died out. Can it really be the plague? Must be why all of the big people are gathered in the town hall now. Doctor, is that you? Back from the meeting already? You're the doctors. Tell us, please. Will they close the town? They better close it. This disease is extremely contagious. We can't let it spread to other towns. So you don't know either? I thought you were the one Saburov turned to. You should hurry to the town hall then. They'll be lost without you. They're talking about the plague. Everyone who's important. Governor Saburov, both Olgimskis, senior and the junior. Junior's in charge of the anti-plague measures. And the Canes, our third rulers, always with some ace up their sleeve. I heard they'd called for you too, since you're the doctor from the capital. And as the doctor from the capital, these responsibilities should be mine. Dealing with issues like these without a doctor is suicide. Okay, I guess I'll just check in with Eva real quick. Damn, I slept long. For like a doctor with a stuff to take care of. It's like, oh, I'll sleep until 9 a.m. When I wake up, I try to remember what day it is for as long as possible. Morning is a fluid time. Whatever happened outside hasn't reached you yet, which means it has no more power over you than a dream. Oh, this is too relatable not to take. It's like I didn't sleep at all. I plunged into emptiness, opened my eyes in a new day. And that's it. I don't feel rested. Not everyone knows how to sleep. The honor texts talked about this. There was this woman, Emma, but that's not what I want to talk about now. In the mornings, certain things become clear that fade away by evening. This morning I realized something about you. Why you swing between gloom and fever. Is it that obvious? I don't know. People see what they want to see, and I want to see you. Tell me, have you always been like this? Always swinging from one extreme to the other? Perhaps, but your tone seems to amplify my tendency. Someone once said that the person's greatest battle isn't with their circumstances, not with hunger, thirst, or exhaustion. The real fight is always with yourself. Until you've been to your own apex and your own abyss, you'll never know who you are. That's true, if a person is worth anything. In any case, you'll always have food, drink, and shelter. You don't even need to think about such trifles. Oh, they're just... I think they're making fun of previous Pathologic, where you were like, oh my god, I'm going to starve! Everyone's going to starve and I need to scrounge up food and it's so stressful. Thank you. But no one can get inside and change you. Well, they can, and eventually it will happen. But only you can keep track of your own peace of mind and the seesaw in your head. How do you know what I call it? Well, it's a pretty obvious image. I suppose so. I don't, like, appreciate calling grown women girl. Where's the... Okay, here, so... This place is weird. Okay, so we probably want to go to the town hall, right? Town hall, yes. So these are already infected. The warehouses are rioting. Need to get to Ruben before his killers. Oh, this is already... Oh my god, I don't know. Do I go in there? Do I try that? I suppose. That's the thing with Pathologic. You're like, it's 10:08 and we don't know how much time we have. Yeah, I just gotta go straight to get out of the district. Oh, hi! Mirrors and coffins are all too alike. One ill-timed glance and I'll trap you inside. What's wrong with looking into a mirror and seeing myself in it? That's the point of mirrors. Yeah, like, duh. Imagine that you are a mirror. When a man stands before you, you hold in yourself his double. And so when where once one stood, they are now one and one again. Were I a mirror framed, I'd hold that man within my depths, never to release him, forever hidden behind silvered glass. Why does that sound kind of... Never mind. I've heard of alternate histories, but alternate optics is new to me. Oh shit, I think I clicked twice by accident. And if time flows, then you may bottle it like blood or dew or tears. You keep it for a rainless day and spend it when you must. Stock up on time on idle evenings, then spend it all when a report comes in and work piles up. I wouldn't say no to that, if it was possible, of course. If you had such a cache of liquid time, you could then move across the days to find yourself at the right time, in the right place. Much like you did just now, senor. It was Old French, right? How do you say it in French? I can't speak French. I'm not gonna try. And then I could correct my mistakes, of course. Indeed, if you could handle it, senor. What need have you to put your mind in chains? You do believe that dead men can one day be brought to life anew. Say I believe you. What then? Amalgam is what we call liquid time. As long as you have some, you need not take a linear view of things. You may rewind the film or turn the story on its side. And if perchance you meet your death instead of life, amalgam will pour out of you, and you'll be granted a new chance to try. What is this? What is this? It says it like a Nickelodeon reel. Are we breaking the fourth wall? When I was younger, I had fancies of rewinding my life like a Nickelodeon reel. But though amalgam left, your watch is just a watch and not a tool for changing time. You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is a final and true death. The same death that you struggle to defeat. So you must always keep amalgam close at hand, or else you'll meet that darkest end. Where do I find this amalgam then? Mirrors are a source of it. They glean a man's reflection, trapping time within themselves. And if a mirror you should break, it's liberated time you could then take. Yes, I've done that before. Amalgam also comes from labors done. Every finished task inspires, giving you more time. What else? My task today is to explain the things that matters most. The rest you'll come to know and understand in time. I ask, Senor, do you believe the things I've said? Do you hear my words? Simon's words, with respect. So Simon may or may not be dead. Struggle to remember if we can actually meet Simon, if we do things right. Simon was doing experiment with times, with clocks, watches. And that's the important part, which I understand. Can I punch this one? No? Okay. You know, this part of town looks kind of nice. If it wasn't for the death disease, it would be pretty neat. Kind of want to... So there's like no way through a non-infected district. Here in the middle of a dangerous district, someone's willing to trade with me. I do know that's where his hideout is. I mean, I only have one bullet, so I don't think we can... This is not like a combat game. It did say also reloading a save costs amalgam. I can't actively reload a save, only when I die, I think. But yeah, that's what I said. When we die, we reload, we use amalgam. Ah, shit. Pressed the wrong button. Oh, hey, it's the changeling again. Clara, I think her name is. Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured? I didn't plan this. You can't walk around town without stumbling upon the plague. Well, I'll give you that. Not like you can just run right through the plague. But in that case, you need to learn the anatomy of an infected district. There's usually an epicenter. What do you see on the ground here? Plague, miasma, and fog. There's a focal point somewhere in the district, a plague rupture. And there are often dark, crimson flowers blooming above it. A flower that thrives on blood. That makes the rupture easy to spot. But if I were you, I'd stay as far away from it as possible. Oh, a focal point of infection, you mean? That makes sense. Any infection must have a source. I mean, the rupture in the ground. Didn't they tell you that anger, death, and shabnaks are all born from the earth? Well, now you know. In other words, somewhere in the district there's a hotbed of bacteria-ridden dirt with a distinctive flower next to it. I should collect a sample. Are you out of your mind? How would you react if someone went after your mother? Disturb the earth and the Shabnak Adig will see only you. You won't rest until she strangles the she won't rest until she strangles the life from you. Someone once advised me not to take my hallucinations too seriously, so I won't. She's wandered off right now. Maybe you could pull this off. You find the flower, scrape the dirt beneath it. But next time, the Stabneck will be close by, mark my words. You'll have to stop her somehow to collect your sample. Or dodge her. I don't know. Anyway, you'd be better off just staying home. Oh gosh, okay. So we can get samples to try and study the disease, because we have a microscope. I almost said microphone. But it's gonna be hard. Just like my... You know, never mind. The closer to the focus of infection, the more danger there will be. I understand that. There's a focus on infection here that I need to find. The louder the sound, the closer I am. Okay.
Shabnaka Dakin, the golem of steppe legends, myth, fiction.
Oh, there she is. Did say that it was like in the middle of the district, right? Anybody see a flower? Yell at me, please. What does it look like? Is it big? And what sound am I trying to listen for? Okay. Oh, it took amalgam. God damn. I don't know how to find it. Oh, it didn't. Fuck! I should just go back on track. Okay, I need to get out of here right. And then below, just straight ahead. What colors? I have no idea. I don't know if it's big, if it's small. If, like, we'll know when we see it. Or how it's supposed to look. Sure, I have amalgam to spare. Just take it, bitch. Was kind of hoping that they'd just put it on the path for us the first time so that, you know, we know what it looks like. But alas.
Thoughts galloping.
It's like somewhere here is the exit that I want to go to. Oh, I wasted so much time. And I didn't find the flower. I'm not welcome here. Can I talk to these guys? They killed him like an animal, don't you get it? He went out for water, and as soon as he stepped over the threshold, someone slit his throat. I've never seen so much blood in my life. He's still lying there in a puddle, eyes open, staring at the sky. Apparently this big? Apparently, I don't know how to fucking get it. Bloody beasts. People like that need a muzzle and a leash. What's up ahead that requires the presence of patrolmen? Well, that district's rioting. They put us here to keep order, but it turns out there's nothing left to keep. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. People have lost their minds, stalking armed through the streets. Scaring off thieves is one thing, but they're rioting. Can't you hear the shots, Doctor? Their knives are bared. Take one step into the street and you'll be choking on your own blood. I'll keep my windpipe unventilated, thank you very much. I was in a choir before the plague. So you need weapons, is that it? Well, between the two of us, we've got one gun. But what are we supposed to do with it? Shoot people? I'm happy to scare folks or chase them off, but I draw the line at killing. I won't do it. You can keep going if you want, but count on us out. Here, I'll even give you the revolver. I understand. Not everyone is capable of shooting a living, breathing person. Truth is, we don't have much ammo to spare. It's a rare commodity. Maybe that's for the best. Shooting just makes noise. It only attracts more of those fiends. If some thugs comes at you, don't get trigger happy. Try threatening him first. Shove the barrel in his face, give him a scare. That'll buy you time to run. Only two things worth preserving in a riot. Your honor, your neck, and your ammo. That's 3 things, but no matter. I know what you mean. It's dangerous out there. I must be ready to defend myself with a weapon. It's better to load the gun, but the locals don't know if it's loaded. They only see a revolver aimed at them. They're afraid. A shot into the air or the deaths of their fellow riders will frighten them eventually. It's important not to let them realize I'm out of ammo. I can always run away, but I'll only be fast enough if I use stimulants. If you do it again, I think I have 2 clues that might help if you wanna. Yeah. I don't know if we have to go through that district again. Oh, this is stressful. Oh, I must have a full magazine. So I really just need to go, I just need to stick right. Are those already rioters?
Мало мы вас вешали. Опачки.
Oh shit. Oh no. It's day 3. This is me just about to leave. Anyway, that was a cool time. I can't do this today. I gotta get good to get the flower. I guess this gives me another chance to get the flower. Did it take more amalgam to actually reload? I don't think so. I think I got some back by reloading the save. Okay. Oh god, there's so much to look after. I need sleep before I can deal with that. But we got a little bit further. I am hoping and thinking that I'll be back tomorrow, because I do have D&D mostly prepared for Thursday. It was actually just gonna be a battle, but then there was like holidays and everyone was gone. So I haven't done a lot of D&D prep lately, but I'm still prepared enough. Sorry you're all for short stream, but I'm very, very exhausted. And I can tell myself getting like more annoyed, and I don't want to be annoyed at Pathologic 3 because Pathologic is cool, but I guess it's also kind of a mean game. But I can probably maybe deal with it. Did I still have some chocolate? Oh no, shit, I think I ate it yesterday. Oh well, thank you guys, thank you guys. I'll just get some rest. I'll be back fresh tomorrow. And we'll try all that again. It's probably for the best. It would be good if we at least found the flower. And then I'll have to think about whether I want to rescue that guy. Maybe we'll just let him die. We'll see. Alright, thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Mwah, mwah. Good night, everyone.